It's not about.
It's not like you're buying something.
If I was supposed to file it in circuit court, I would have filed it in circuit court. I wouldn't have filed it to come before you.
Court is not a microwave oven or the drive-through at Wendy's. You don't get your hamburger in 5 minutes. Doesn't work that way. We're more like a crock pot. It simmers for a long time. Ma'am, did you have a trial?
Sir, what are you talking about? I went before a judge. I did not plead guilty to pulling a knife on you. It was because of his lies that I was in the county jail for 27 days.
Today, we got a plaintiff who seems to think a Google search equals a law degree, and that the courtroom works like a fast food drive-thru. Sandra is filing a defamation claim in the wrong court, but she's more worked up about her $70 filing fee than the actual legal merits of her case. This is basically a masterclass in how to annoy a judge before the hearing even begins. Let's dive in.
Okay, Wilson versus Wilson.
Yes, I'm here. Wilson, Wayne Wilson.
Yes, I'm here.
Sandra Wilson?
Yes, sir.
Coming from the plaintiff's space, Miss Wilson.
Yes.
What is all that racket in the background?
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I'm across the street charging my phone. My battery ran down listening to the other cases. I got to come back over there anyway because I left my paperwork. I apologize.
Wilson versus Wilson.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, now.
The mediator has left. If you look at the basis of the claim,
Yeah.
that is like something else you talked about today.
Yep,
so
I know.
let's not even fool around with this.
I've been down here since 11 o'clock.
Well,
Miss Wilson.
I'm glad.
Her case was scheduled for 11:45, and she did appear quite early, sir.
That's okay.
Thank you, Judge Marable.
Just wanted to note that she did appear quite early for her scheduled time to begin with.
Ma'am, Judge Marable's in charge.
Well, I'm just saying that's not a problem that you came in early, ma'am.
You shouldn't be commenting. Okay, look, Wilson versus Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Your claim is for libel, slander, defamation of character.
Yes, sir.
That is a circuit court kind of issue.
They told me it was small claims court. I looked it up on.
I don't know who is they? Who is they? Who is they?
I looked it up on Google to see if small claims court handles defamation, slander, and libel, and it does, sir. So if I got to take it to circuit court, I'll take it to circuit court.
Who told you that small claims handles defamation?
I Googled it. I Googled it on the city of Clinton.
You Googled it. Oh, you Googled it. Okay.
Citing a Google search as legal authority in front of a judge is like telling a surgeon you watched a TikTok on how to remove an appendix. The sheer confidence it takes to lecture a judge about his own jurisdiction is honestly staggering.
Yes, sir.
Do you have it printed out? I'm just curious as to whether or not you have a printout, because I'd like to see that.
Okay, do you want me to come back in there and show you? Because
yes,
I would. I would not have put out the paperwork for small claims court.
Meeting if she comes back in the room.
What did you say, ma'am?
Judge Marable, I would not have filed a small claims against him if it wasn't for a small claims court to decide on it. But if it's circuit court, I'll go to circuit court. It makes me no difference. I paid $70 for this small claims, so are they going to refund my $70?
Absolutely not. Do you want to know why?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For anybody within the sound of my voice, let me explain what a filing fee is and what it isn't. A filing fee is not like when you go to McDonald's and you order whatever you order. You know, let's say you order fries, a burger, and a Coke, and they forget to give you the fry.
In her mind, the court isn't a place for justice. It's a service counter where she's the manager and everyone else is getting a 1-star review.
So basically what you're saying is because I filed it in the wrong court, I don't get refunded my money.
No, let me finish. Let me finish, ma'am. It doesn't work where, you go back and you say, well, they didn't give me what I ordered. That's not what a filing fee is. A filing fee at a court is for the right to be able to get the case to court. You don't get to get a refund if the case doesn't go your way, or if you filed it in the wrong court, or whatever. It's for the right to be heard.
No.
It's for the right to be heard. That's what a filing fee is.
It's not about.
It's not like you're buying something.
If I was supposed to file it in circuit court, I would have filed it in circuit court. I wouldn't have filed it to come before you.
Well, but ma'am, guess who has the burden of going to the right place? You've heard me talk all day that the plaintiff has the burden of proof. and persuasion. The plaintiff also has the burden of going to the right court. Now, I see libel, slander, defamation. You said that he filed some kind of false criminal charge against you?
Yes, he did, sir. Yes, he did.
Was the case dismissed?
No, it wasn't. I ended up going to the county jail for 27 days. They gave me 2 years probation. I had to pay filing fees.
So what you're telling me is you were convicted?
That's what I'm telling you. And I want to be reimbursed for the probation fees and everything and having to find somewhere else to move because that was my home I got kicked out of because he lied on me.
Ma'am, did you have a trial? Did you have a trial?
Sir, what is you talking about? I went before a judge. What you talking? Judge Haley, whatever her name is.
Your Honor, she pled guilty.
I did not plead guilty to pulling a knife on you. I did not plead guilty to pulling a knife on him, Judge Marable. No, I didn't.
Did you enter a guilty plea?
Not on pulling a knife on him. I entered a guilty plea on a domestic violence charge, which was the lesser charge of the claim that I pulled a knife on him. I have the transcripts right here, which I brought to court to show you. It is not pleading guilty to pulling a knife on him because I would not have done anything like that. Only way I would have done that
what charge did you plead to, ma'am?
I told you, sir, a domestic violence for 6 words that I said to him when he said, you can't fight. And I said, you really don't want me to. And the judge...
Claiming you only pleaded guilty to 6 words while admitting to a domestic violence conviction is some serious mental gymnastics. It's like she's trying to rewrite her criminal record as nothing more than a vocabulary mix-up.
Felt that was threatening, and she found me guilty of that, but not pulling a knife on him. I was originally charged with pulling a knife on him.
Let me ask you this, ma'am. Let me ask you this question. Did you plead pursuant to a plea bargain that was offered by the prosecutor?
Yes, sir.
In other words, they would dismiss the higher charge if you pled to the misdemeanor.
Yes, I know.
Well, is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Well, I don't know. Let me say this.
It was because of his lies that I was in the county jail for 27 days. I lost my home because of that lie. And I had to rent hotel rooms by the week or by the month because of that. And I want to be reimbursed for that because of that lie he told on me while he was on parole. That was a flat out lie. So I'm not a hard criminal like that.
Ma'am.
What?
Here's where we're at. I'm going to tell you where we're at. This is the kind of case that has to go to circuit.
All right. I'm on my way.
If you want to refile it in circuit to get that to relief for libel, slander, I guess you could do that. They're a court of equity, so you could do that. They have equitable power. I deal with contract sorts of claims and such.
I will.
Okay?
I will do exactly that.
So that's the, ma'am, are you talking? Let me talk.
I am.
So that's where you have to go with that type of. That's where you'd have to go with that type of claim. But I'm going to tell you, just a word to the wise, if you pled guilty to some sort of assault, was he the named victim in the domestic assault?
I didn't plead guilty to an assault, sir. I pled guilty to 6 words that I said to him during an argument.
Okay, ma'am, you said the charge you pled to was domestic.
Yeah, domestic violence because of 6 words that I said to him. That
was he the name? Was he named as the victim in the domestic violence?
You know he was.
Then I don't know where you're going to go with this.
Okay, well, I did 27 days in the county jail because of his lie. The original lie, the original charge was pulling a knife on him, which was a felony. Could have got me 4 years in prison. Of course I'm going to cop to a plea. Of course I am, because I didn't pull the knife on him. I did not.
Ma'am,
so
ma'am.
For the 27 days.
Ma'am, I've got a copy. I've got a copy of the Register of Action. It says that you got sentenced to, hang on here, let me add it up here.
I'm going to walk down to the circuit court so I can file this against him. Now, he ain't getting away with it.
You got sentenced to 93 days. They held 66 days in abeyance.
And your point is, sir, that was from the domestic violence. That was from the domestic violence.
It was not a no contest plea. It was a guilty plea.
For 6 words that I said to him during an argument, not for pulling the knife on him. Judge Marable, I would have been in prison.
The judge sentenced you to 93 days.
For domestic violence, for 6 words that I said to him during the argument.
Right.
Not for pulling the knife on him. Pulling the knife on him got me 27 days in the county jail. I didn't deserve that. I did not deserve that.
Well, you had 21 days to appeal your sentence.
I did not know that. I did not know
I
that.
can't help you on that. I can't help you on that.
Those
Okay.
things you stapled were two different cases.
Okay, Ms. Wilson,
Yes, sir.
can I help you on libel and slander?
Yes.
This district court doesn't have equitable powers on that.
Okay.
On that.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice if you want to file in circuit, but I don't think it's going to go that far because you pled guilty. You had to put facts on the record as to why you were pleading guilty.
Okay. I'll because I said 6 words to him that the judge thought was threatening. That's why I didn't plead guilty to pulling the knife on him. That's the difference. That's the difference, sir.
Well, you have the ability to appeal your sentence too.
Thank you. Yeah, I know I
You
do.
were represented.
I didn't know
This
that.
happened this happened this year, didn't it?
It happened in 2020. It happened in 2020.
You had a lawyer? You had a lawyer, didn't you?
Yes, and he didn't advise me that I can appeal. He did not.
Well, okay.
He did not. Because had he done so, I would have done it.
Ma'am, I think,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, Judge
I
Marable.
dismissed it and I've explained to you, I dismissed it. I explained to you the legal reasons for why. So all I can do is wish the two,
Dismissal for this case dismissed.
all I can do is wish you guys, good luck in the future.
Yeah, I don't need luck,
guys-
and God don't answer wishes. God answers prayers. So thank you very much, Judge Marable, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, I think.
This lady really thought she could walk into a courtroom and manage the judge like a shift leader at a retail store. Honestly, the judge deserves a medal for not sending her back to jail just for the headache she caused. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this whole delusional case. Thanks so much for watching. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe.